Hey everybody, this is Stuck in the Man Cave. I'm Trevor Maxwell. I'm a stage 4 colon cancer survivor. I am also the founder of Man Up to Cancer. We inspire guys to avoid isolation and go through cancer together. So I am here with some very special guests today. They are world famous to me. This is my 14-year-old daughter, Sage, and my 12-year-old daughter, Elsie.
Hello.
And you guys are upstairs, right? I'm downstairs.
Yes.
So this is some good space from one another because we've been very close over the past, I don't know, 60 days or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Great.
So Stuck in the Man Cave is 10-minute talks about cancer, COVID, and isolation. And I am inviting my children here today because we have been, so truth be told, this episode should actually be called Stuck in the Woman Cave because I live with my wife, Sarah, Sage, Elsie, Grace the dog, and Nessie the cat. So it's really stuck in the woman cave. So the first question I have to ask for these two special ladies in my life is, are you sick of me yet?
You know, at certain occasions, I am.
Oh, wow, we're getting real honest. Okay, go dive right in there. What
most of the
what
time,
are you sick of?
I'm going to start with the positive.
Okay, oh, good. Warm, cold, warm. Here we go.
From Cold War. Usually, you combat the dessert Nazi, which is what we call our mom and his wife.
Sarah's the dessert Nazi. She limits our dessert intake.
She actually hides the desserts.
Okay, so now go to the bad.
Well,
come on. I can handle it. I can handle it. What is most annoying about Dad during COVID lockdown?
Messing with the smoke alarms today while I had my microphone unmuted on.
I was totally yes. I was totally having my dad moment with the smoke alarms while you were on school. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Are you sick? Are you sick of Mom? She's not here.
You know, Mom's a little like. No, she is here.
Oh God, she heard us.
Mom is a little like antsy. She likes to like go constantly. Yeah. So I think quarantine's really hard for her. So she gets really a little like grumpy. She gets a little grumpy because we're all in isolation. But then she goes for a run and then she comes back better.
So Mom's grumpy. Your words, not mine. Let's move on. Sage, one thing that you've enjoyed about being home so much with the family. One thing that's been good about this.
Not waking up to go to school.
So your school day starts later when you're doing remote learning. Okay, great. We got to keep moving on because this is fast paced. We got quick talks here. One thing. Okay, so actually, I'll move on. I want to thank you guys while I have you on here. I want to thank you for encouraging me to do the Man Up to Cancer project because you've been encouraging me the whole way to do it. And so there was a period where I was really struggling mentally and physically with cancer for a while.
Yeah, you're tired all the time.
I'm still on treatment right now, but that time, like a while ago, was a lot rougher, right? So, Elsie, what was it like to sort of see us all get through that really rough time and then get to a place where there's more joy and fun in the house?
Well, I personally take credit for all of it because I remember one day I was like, why is everybody so down all the time? What is going on? I was like, everybody just should be more happy. And after that, the mood lightens, and we haven't been down ever since. So I take personal credit.
Great. That was a mood changer, and we appreciate that. Sage, do you feel the same way? Do you want to take some personal credit too, Sage? Or
I want to take some of that credit.
You should.
Because I had a feeling since like 2 months before that. So I win.
All right, very good. So do you guys have any advice? So if people are watching this, maybe they just got diagnosed or maybe they have kids. Do you have any advice for other kids like your age whose dads or moms are facing cancer, like anything that's helped you get through, whether it be like music, art, exercise, talking about it. What are some of your best tools for coping with having a parent with cancer? Hi, Kat.
This
See,
is
I can't
Nessie.
get away. That's Nessie. Hi.
This is Nessie. Well, for me, usually when I was like, oh, this is really stressful, I would go into my room and I would doodle like mandalas, and like they were like just they were
Yeah.
kind of just like flower designs.
Yeah.
And I would color them in, and I would listen to my audiobook, and you kind of go to my own world, like just ignore it for a little bit.
Yep.
Like people are always like, just talk about it. For me, I just putting it off really
So
helps.
there's a time for talk and there's a time for doing some distracting things. Yep.
Or like just ignoring it. Like
All
don't
right.
let it affect your fun.
Sage, what do you think? What's been helpful for you?
Music and singing.
Love it.
And yeah.
Okay, great. So those are some activities that other kids can try if they're going through the stress?
Mm-hmm. You don't need to be a good artist. You just the process. Doesn't matter the product. Mm-hmm.
Have there been any? So it's been hard sometimes, right? Because it can be scary and stressful to have a parent facing, a life-threatening illness. Like this is not easy stuff, right?
It sucks.
It sucks. What was the swear word we gave ourselves permission to use?
Shitty.
Shitty. We have that's absolutely true. Shitty is the word that is totally allowed in our house. We say that cancer is shitty. Mm-hmm. And then when I got my good scans, which showed that my cancer is stable, my last scan showed that my cancer is stable. And Sage, what did we do then?
Cake. Ice cream cake, to be exact.
We did. We had ice cream cake. That was a really good night, right? So there are some silver linings. Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
I feel like we're pretty close as a family, maybe even closer now than we were.
You took me to breakfast and let me skip first period, like the Friday after we got a bad scan. 2 works right there. Totally worth going through all the cancer because you get breakfast.
It's really all about food. Mm-hmm. Okay. It is time. It is now time for Elsie and Sage to face the Stuck in the Man Cave. Or today we're going to call it the Stuck in the Woman Cave hot seat. All right. I'm going to ask you some random questions. Totally just random and funny. And you can't think about these forever, right? You got to kind of just go with it.
He's talking just to me, guys, not to her. He just knows I will.
So I'm going to go. Sage is going to answer these first, Elsie.
Yeah.
What animal would you team up with to save the world?
A rhino.
The rhino. Inside joke that will not be told here. Elsie, go.
Wow, one animal? I'd probably say our dog Grace.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, if you didn't say Grace, I was totally gonna rip on you. So our chocolate lab, Grace, clearly is a world saver, and she is
family member
not
in the
scary.
entire family. She's
not scary at all. If you had a brother, Sage, what would his name possibly be?
Cedric.
That's true. That was a potential name if one of you had been a boy.
That was the name for me, guys, when they thought I was going to be a boy.
Elsie, if you had a brother, what would the name be?
Well, weren't you going to call Sage William?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. So we got to move on, Elsie. But I wanted to tell you, you're not having a brother because we're done having kids. There's the cat again.
There's Nessie again. See, this
3.
is Dad's life.
Sage, if you could hang out with one celebrity for an afternoon, who would it be?
Kelly Clarkson.
Elsie?
Oh my God. The Rock?
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. You and Rob Burridge and I are on totally the same page. Elsie, we gotta move on. Favorite type of candy, Sage?
Kit Kats.
Elsie?
Reese's. That's the best.
The peanut butter cups or Reese's Pieces? Don't call them Reese's.
Pieces for movies, but peanut butter cups and ice cream.
That's a solid answer. Have you tried to steal my screen time password to give yourself more time on mindless apps? Sage.
Every day.
Have you successfully hacked in?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
Okay, good. Elsie, have you?
I tried once, and actually tried down at the garden while you were taking a nap because me and Caden were trying to listen to a podcast, and you were taking a nap.
It's true. I appreciate your honesty. Clowns, cool or creepy?
Creepy.
If you go to Circus Smirkus, they're cool. If any other circumstance, they're creepy.
Oh, I love having one child that just gets direct to the point and one that is going to give us context for everything. This is my
I can
life.
talk forever, guys.
Last question. What did you have? Well, okay, two-part question. What did you have for lunch today, Sage?
I didn't eat lunch.
Okay, Elsie.
I was gonna have waffles, but then I thought that they were gluten-free, but then they weren't, so I had to give them to Dad. Then I had leftover pasta from last night.
Okay, so the last proper lunch that you had, did you eat your vegetables with it? Don't lie.
Yes.
Well, today I didn't, but yesterday I did, and I had it for breakfast today. I had cucumbers.
So, you guys,
cucumbers.
Thank you. Hey, I got a whole bag of Zip It here for you. The show is over.
They hear you talk all the time.
We are out of Stuck in the Woman Cave. Thank you both for being amazing and coming on the show today. We love you. Bye.
Peace out, peeps.